Here are 13 more vicious hits to leave you wincing in pain. At number 13, we're going to the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on October 17, 2010. Deshaun Jackson catches the ball and is immediately flatlined by cornerback Dante Robinson of the Atlanta Falcons. The hit came so fast and so hard it knocked both players out with concussions. Head coach of the Falcons, Mike Smith, commented on the matter, trying to defend Robinson, claiming that it looked like no helmet-to-helmet contact. But Robinson was still fined for the incredibly hard hit. If you've ever wondered what it's like for two mega athletes to collide at full speed, well, here you go. The 12th name on this hit list belongs to Baltimore Ravens quarterback Joe Flacco. Flacco is known for his pocket passing and toughness. The latter would be tested here. Flacco rolls out to his right and attempts to run for the first down. As he slides down, essentially giving himself up, Dolphins linebacker Kiko Alonso comes flying in and nearly decapitates Flacco. As penalty flags fly and Flacco's helmet tumbles down the field, a fight breaks out. Was this a dirty play? Did Flacco's late slide assist in Alonso failing to avoid the collision? I don't know for sure, but it's a bang-bang play, and it's a difficult hit to rewatch. Next on the list at number 11 is one of the scariest players in NFL history, 49ers safety Ronnie Lott. Ronnie was famous for his brutal hits, but one of the hardest hits I've ever seen was on Giants tight end Mark Bavaro. Giants legend Phil Simms throws a pass downfield, just a bit out of reach of his intended target. Unfortunately for Bavaro, he was also the target of Ronnie Lott. The 49ers defender flies through and absolutely hammers Bavaro, causing him to stay down on the turf. Lott has made a career out of huge plays and hard hits. For more on Ronnie Lott, check out our top scariest players of all time. For our number 10 entry, we're heading back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for one of the NFL's greatest rivalries. This hit took place in prime time on Sunday Night Football. Any Giants fan from the 2010s will remember Brandon Jacobs. Jacobs was a massive load for any defender to deal with. Jacobs was 4 inches taller and 45 pounds heavier than any running back in football. Jacobs takes the ball and runs to the left, leaps over Asante Samuel, a much smaller defender, for some reason. Samuel clips Jacobs' knee, turning him sideways as Eagles linebacker Chris Gokong flies across the field and hammers Jacobs, who was still in midair. The hit caused a fumble. Hopefully for Jacobs, he'll decide never to leave his feet again, considering they're usually so firmly planted in the ground. Next, we're going to visit one of the more scary plays in the NFL. On September 28, 2008, the Arizona Cardinals played the New York Jets. In the closing seconds of the game, Cardinals receiver Anquan Boldin jumped up to receive the ball and was gruesomely smashed by several Jets defenders. However, Eric Smith of the New York Jets flew into the play like Superman and made one of the hardest helmet-to-helmet hits you'll unfortunately ever watch. It's not even like Boldin ran into a brick wall, it's like the brick wall ran into Boldin, and the wall won. For our number 8 entry, the Houston Texans make their way to Cincinnati, Ohio, to play the Bengals on September. Watson gets leveled so hard that I thought I was watching gymnastics for a minute. Welcome to the league, Mr. Watson. However, the rookie quarterback for lucky number 7, we're going all the way to San Diego for the Chargers and Patriots back in 2014. Patriots defensive back Brandon Browner runs his shoulder into Chargers tight end Ladarius Green. As Green tried to gain possession of the ball, Browner introduced himself, all of himself, to the tight end. The hard hit resulted in Green losing the ball, and the Patriots defense was able to intercept the pass, running it all the way back for a touchdown. The celebration was cut short though because a helmet-to-helmet penalty called the play back. Not to defend the Patriots, but didn't look like helmet-to-helmet to me. At number 6, we're going back to 2008 for truly one of the most vicious hits of all time. The Jets were on the road in San Francisco to take on the 49ers. Jets wide receiver Brad Smith makes the catch with the defense draped all over him, just to be absolutely dismantled by Patrick Willis of the 49ers. Willis comes in like a wrecking ball, leaving Smith on another planet. The receiver bent backward and it was hard to watch. Smith initially popped up before falling to his knee. "Sorry, Mr. Smith, but Patrick Willis said, not today." Every once in a while we get a video game-like hit in reality. At number 5, we're going back to Cincinnati, Ohio on Monday, December 21st, 2020. Juju Smith-Schuster gets an early Christmas present when he takes a gruelingly massive hit from defensive back Von Bell, forcing the fumble. Earlier in the week, the Bengals defensive back told reporters that he found it disrespectful that Smith-Schuster dances on the opponent's logo during the pregame. He went on to say that someone needed to hit him and let him know about it. Well, call me crazy, but I think Bell let him know about it. What do you think? The next entry is from a few weeks ago. At the time of recording, the Philadelphia Eagles were visiting the Commanders of Washington. The Eagles rookie safety Sidney Brown punishes Terry McLaurin immediately after catching the ball. Brown comes charging down the field like a race car and never slams on the brakes. Unfortunately for McLaurin, he was at the receiving end of the metaphorical car, giving us one of the best hits so far in the 2023 season. For number 3, we're going down to Atlanta, Georgia, where the score was tied 3-3 with just over 3 minutes left in the half. Well, that's a lot of threes. Back in 2018, Julio Jones was one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. But did you know he was also one of the best defensive backs as well? Me neither. Quarterback Matt Ryan attempted to throw a deep pass to the elite wide receiver. Jones must have realized quickly that the pass was not catchable. Well, for him anyway. Cowboys safety Jeff Heath appeared to have clearly intercepted the ball until Jones makes the incredible heads-up play to plant the Cowboys safety into the ground. It's not often you see offensive players make incredible hits like this one. We don't talk about preseason a lot because, well, it's preseason. Next, we have a preseason 2-for-1 special. The fact that it's preseason doesn't make the hits any less impressive. It's just a part of the league to welcome rookie quarterbacks to the NFL, and Gardner Minshew got welcomed to the league in major style. In just his first preseason game as an NFL player, Minshew bobbled the snap, and before he could even realize what was going on, Baltimore Ravens' Kenny Young drills Minshew back to the goal line, causing his helmet to fly off. This was the definition of an "oh my" moment, and I bet it's one that Minshew still remembers today. Next, we have Raiders defender Jack Tatum. On August 12, 1978, a fairly routine play saw Tatum absolutely smash Patriots wide receiver Darryl Stingley. The pass was a little too far out of Stingley's reach. What wasn't out of reach was Jack Tatum. Tatum's hit knocked Stingley out of the game, and unfortunately the hit was so hard, in just the wrong spot, that Stingley is now a quadriplegic. These types of hits are why we need some of the rules we have today. As much as we love hard hits, you hate to see something like this. And at number 1, we're going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. On January 8th, 2017, the Dolphins were taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dolphins quarterback Matt Moore was on the move, trying to make a play when suddenly, bang! Steelers defensive player Bud Dupree momentarily turned the lights out for Moore. The hard hit caused a minor scuffle to break out, and somehow Moore came back into the game just a few plays later. You have to give Matt Moore credit. He wasn't bitter about the hit and just said, "I just got popped. I just needed a second there. It was more my jaw than anything else. He got me pretty good." Yeah, I have to agree with Matt Moore here. I'd say Bud Dupree got him pretty good. Alright, last up on our list we have a bonus entry. Good for us, bad for Washington Redskins quarterback Joe Theismann. To set the stage, we go to Monday Night Football on November 18th, 1985. NFL nightmare Lawrence Taylor of the New York Giants was on a mission against the rival Redskins. Taylor, known for his vicious hits, blitzes Theismann. He and fellow defenseman Harry Carson hit Theismann for the sack. What happened after will never be forgotten by anyone on the field. The hit caused compound fractures of the tibia and fibula. Taylor pops up, signaling to the sideline for the medical staff. Taylor may be a defensive savage, but nobody wants this. Unfortunately for Theismann, this would be the last play of his career, but on the bright side, he was able to live a normal life after surgery. Did we miss anything out? Let us know in the comments below. We have more videos that you can check out, including another Hardest Hits video, and check out our scariest players in NFL history. Thanks for watching.